Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new Jakks Pacific Sonic Movie 2 Dr. Robotnik action figure by Jakks Pacific. I'm making this review after seeing Sonic 2, and I have to say, as a fan of both Sonic the Hedgehog and movies in general, it was everything I hoped for and more. So much so in fact that I decided to replace my 2.5-inch Robotnik figure with this 4-inch one for a more accurate scale. I mean, let's be honest here, Jim Carrey's a great Robotnik. We gotta do him some justice for my collection. Taking a closer look at this guy in the box, Jakks knocked it out of the park with their accuracy. This figure just screams Jim Carrey Robotnik, and of course you can't have the figure without his signature egg drone and latte with steamed Austrian goat milk. He's got 13 points of articulation, and the bio says Dr. Robotnik will stop at nothing to get back to Earth, activate his plan for world domination, and exact revenge on that obnoxious hedgehog. This guy looks amazing, especially when he's holding that iconic drink. But looks aside, let's actually see how he fares in the Articulation Department. His head can only move left and right due to his jacket collar, but we really don't need him pulling a long claw here. Just like every other Jakks Pacific Sonic figure, he does have the universal shoulder that can twist around, move up and down, and do whatever you want with it. His wrist doesn't have any articulation, but there is a small detail with the little keypad that he has on his gloves. So that's pretty cool. And the interesting about this guy's arms is that he actually has a double elbow joint, so he can actually stretch his arm all the way up relatively close to his face. So that's just a nice little detail for this guy. It helps with the expressiveness as well, since Jim Carrey's a very expressive actor. No waist articulation because of his jacket, although he does have some pretty decent sort of thigh area articulation. And he also has a double joint in his knees, so you can really get some good running poses maybe, although once again that's limited by his jacket. But other than that, he has a pretty decent ankle joint, no ball joint at all, just a decent ankle. And that's about it. You can move his legs about that far. So yeah, articulation wise, despite his jacket limiting most of his mobility, I think it's pretty good for a Robotnik figure. And of course you can have him holding his latte, and he can drink it. So there's a little bonus. After all, Agent Stone makes a really good latte.
I love the way you make them!
And of course, here's the egg drone. It has 4 individual wing sections. I'm not really sure what to call them, but you can pull them out of the little socket things and make it look like it's in attack mode. So Sonic, you better watch out. Speaking of Sonic, here he is along with Tails and Knuckles standing alongside Dr. Robotnik just for a comparison in scale. This is definitely a step up from the 2.5-inch Robotnik figure. No offense to that guy, but he was a little on the short side, so I think it was a good idea to get this guy instead and keep him as the main movie Robotnik figure for my collection. And of course, I'm not going to close the video without showing you the other Eggmen from my collection, Dr. Robotnik and Dr. Eggman. Now, proportionately, despite the fact that the other two are more cartoony versions of human beings, I think that they all stand really well together, and I don't really have any complaints. Although, if I still had the 2.5-inch Jim Carrey Robotnik figure, I think that would be a completely different story, and honestly, it would probably look super weird. So I'm glad I don't have him anymore, and yeah, that about does it for the review video. Now let me do the conventional displaying this guy on the shelf for your entertainment. Look at that, a nice open spot for him to enjoy his latte. And that about does it for the video, guys. I want to thank you all so much for supporting me throughout the years and for just watching my content. It really means a lot and just gives me more of a drive to do reviews like this. So I hope that you all enjoyed, hope that you all have a great day or night whenever you watch this, and may you all take care. Till then, this is DJ Umi signing out. Peace.